What's going on, guys? It's Jason with Military Bottom Line. Was just thinking today that I should kind of break down maybe some differences between active duty versus reserve National Guard. I know when I was joining, it was kind of like trying to figure out which is the best approach for me based on my age, but just based on what was going on in my life. And since I joined out of high school, obviously there wasn't much going on. So I joined active duty, but kind of wanted to break it down, maybe fill in some thoughts for you guys. These are all just my opinions as far as the best way to move forward with a career, and you can take it for what it is. But through my experiences being on active duty, reserves, and now National Guard, I think I've kind of got a pretty good idea of the best way to go about it. But again, that's what worked for me, and here's why. So I think active duty is typically best if you are younger, your first contract, you're not quite sure what kind of career or industry you want to work in. And active duty allows you to leave your hometown, get out of your current situation, learn good skills while being paid pretty well, and then obviously receiving all the benefits that come along with being a veteran. One of the big reasons why I think joining active duty first is the best idea for everybody is because it's it's easy to withdraw from the military a little bit, but still maintain a career. So if you were active duty first, you can always then go reserves or guard and commit 40 days a year instead of 365 days a year to that career. Whereas if you join initially as a reservist or as a National Guardsman, you can't really go backwards from that. It's the only option is to get out completely. So I think that the benefit of being able to say, it's not my favorite thing. I don't want to spend the rest of my life doing it, but I like it enough to keep doing it as a part-time gig. It's pretty good for that. So that's why I think that's pretty good opportunity to go active duty right out of the gate, and then adjust accordingly based off how you felt about your experience. I think reserves and National Guard is good for people who either have a career already underway or they know exactly what they want to go to school for, and they're just looking for some education benefits and maybe a part-time job while in college. I think that both reserves or National Guard can work. I'll make another video on that, and you can kind of better understand the differences. But the time commitment is definitely significantly less for a reservist or a National Guardsman. Obviously, it's full-time versus part-time. You're not immune to getting deployed or getting called up on different orders, but it's still less of a time commitment than active duty. So if you have a family or another career that you really enjoy, you can better balance both at the same time. In addition to that, I think reserves and guard is pretty incredible because it's really the only other career, the only other way that allows you to hold two careers at once. Your civilian job is protected while you're on orders, and you can basically disappear from your civilian job for 5 years, and they have to hold your spot for you. So that's a pretty incredible benefit that you can leverage to take advantage of some good opportunities that the Guard has to offer and not worry that your civilian career is going to suffer. Similarly to college, if you're in college, they can't really hold it against you. Obviously, you need to get the work done in order to graduate, but you have more opportunities to work and to experience things while going to school. So personally, I think that's the best way to go about it. I've been super fortunate. I spent 4 years active duty, then 4 years as a reservist, and now 4 years now I'm as a guardsman, and just understanding the benefits of it and kind of keeping my foot in the door and being able to keep my foot in the door while reducing the time commitment and better leveraging the opportunities for my current contract in the military and how to make it work for my life and my family, kind of thing. So, yeah, shoot me any questions. Love to help you out. But yeah, those are my thoughts.